Hi friends, it's Mrs. Skulski. Welcome to Mrs. Skulski's Schoolhouse. Today we're going to learn more about the letter U. I wish that I had a very special letter guest for you. Obviously, a great guest would be a unicorn. Unicorns are gentle and kind, and they have a wonderful spiraling horn on the top of their head. So I did everything I could to see if we could get a unicorn here, but as we know, unicorns aren't real.
Your wish is my command, Mrs. Skulski.
Where did you come from?
I'm a unicorn. It's magic.
A unicorn? What? Oh my goodness. Unicorns are real? What's your name?
Una.
Una.
I am so excited to be here.
You're really not what I would expect in a unicorn, but I've never talked to a unicorn before.
Well, I don't make appearances very often, so this is a very special day for me.
Well, we're definitely lucky to have you here. I've never seen a unicorn before, never mind meet one.
Well, most people haven't, Mrs. Skulski. We are very rare creatures.
Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, even if I wanted to, I don't think I could find very much information about unicorns.
We're a bit of an anomaly, aren't we?
Yes, you are. Friends, anomaly means something unusual or different. I do remember when I was a child, though, I was quite interested in unicorns, and I think actually I read once unicorns eat sugar and four-leaf clovers.
Oh, yeah, that was reported years ago on the American Feed Industry Association website.
Oh.
Take it for what it is.
Oh, okay. Well, I also read that unicorns enjoy rainbow donuts and cupcakes with sprinkles.
Oh, of course, delicious! Although donuts and cupcakes are a special treat that we can't often find to eat.
Oh, well, what do you normally eat?
Oh, what one might expect. Plants, grass, flowers. Oh, and berries, of course.
Yes. Well, I think I read somewhere as well that unicorns can sometimes communicate with other magical creatures such as fairies or dragons. Is that true?
Oh, yes. One of my best friends is a dragon named Violet.
Oh.
And many of the wee folk live near her.
The wee folk?
That's a Scottish name for fairies. Violet told me that.
Scottish? Wow. Do unicorns live in Scotland?
Of course! Unicorns are the national animal of Scotland.
They are?
Of course! For over 900 years.
Why did Scotland choose unicorns for their national animal?
Well, in Scottish folklore, the unicorn is a proud and magnificent creature that represents the values and spirit of Scotland.
What kind of values?
Independence.
Oh.
Strength.
Oh.
Have you ever been to Scotland, Mrs. Skulski?
No, I have not, but I will one day.
Scotland has many traditions and stories that makes it feel quite magical for many people.
Oh, I can't wait to see it, Una.
Oh, you'll enjoy it immensely. Yeah, I'm sure.
Do you live in Scotland, Una?
Of course not. I don't have a Scottish accent.
No. Where do you live?
Well, like most unicorns, I live in an enchanted forest.
Oh. Where?
Mrs. Skulski, I can't tell you that. It's a secret.
Oh, okay. Well, what's it like there then?
Oh, it's an ancient forest where we roam freely and talk with other magical creatures.
Oh, is that where you met Violet?
Oh, yes, definitely.
An ancient forest. Is it nice there?
Oh, indeed it is. Lush, vibrant, and filled with a mystical energy.
Oh, but you can't tell us where it is?
No, my forest can't be seen by most human beings, Mrs. Skulski.
Oh, That's too bad.
Only to those with very pure hearts, or to those who also possess magical abilities.
Oh, okay. May I ask you about your horn, Una?
Oh, certainly. What would you like to know?
Well, why do you have it? What does it do?
Well, in some cultures, unicorn horns are believed to have healing powers.
Really?
Oh, yes. Hundreds of years ago, people believed that unicorn horns could purify water, cure sickness, and stop poison from working.
Oh my, did they?
Well, you have to remember that unicorns are very rare, Mrs. Skulski.
Yes.
The people found horns, but the horns weren't from unicorns.
Well, who were they from?
Other animals, like narwhals and rhinoceroses.
Oh, rhinoceros?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. Well, has anyone ever found a unicorn horn?
Not that we know of, but anything is possible.
Well, of course. You know, honestly, Una, I feel like I'm dreaming a little bit.
Why is that?
Well, as you may know, Una, many people don't believe that unicorns are real. And yet here you are, right beside me, speaking with me and with all of our friends.
Yes, that is true, Mrs. Skulski. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Many people are limited by their own doubts, especially adults.
Well, it is hard to believe in something that you can't see, Una.
Yeah, but hard doesn't mean impossible.
Well, you're right. But it's hard to believe in things we can't see.
Everybody wants happiness. Nobody wants pain. But you can't have a rainbow without a little rain.
Oh, that's nice. I did read somewhere that unicorns can leave rainbow trails when they jump. Is that what you mean?
Life can't always be rainbows, Mrs. Skulski. This is why unicorns are symbols of hopes and dreams.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Have you ever hoped or wished for something, Mrs. Skulski?
Of course, many things.
So, you know that for a dream to come true, you have to first believe that it can.
That's very true.
Do you have a dream that came true because you believed it could?
Yes, I do.
Oh, what was it?
Well, for a long time, I dreamed of having a YouTube channel.
You mean this one? Mrs. Skulski's Schoolhouse?
Yes. Well, I didn't know it would be called Mrs. Skulski's Schoolhouse right away, but yes, and deciding on the name was part of making the dream come true.
All the flowers of all the tomorrows are in the seeds of today, Mrs. Skulski.
Pardon me?
What else did you do to make your dream come true, Mrs. Skulski?
Well, first I prayed for a lot of guidance and direction.
Yeah.
And then I thought about the people I knew that might be able to help with my
Yeah.
dream. Yes. And then, well, I had to make sure that we had enough letter guests to invite to the school for visits.
Yes, and when you did all those things, did your YouTube channel magically appear?
No, we had to do more work before that happened.
Interesting. Like what?
Well, like I had to phone the people that I thought could help and ask if they were interested.
Yeah.
And when I found out that they were interested, then we had to meet and talk about how we wanted the schoolhouse to look and, you know, inside.
Yeah.
And which jobs we would each have on the schoolhouse.
And then?
And then we had to make sure we had all the equipment that we needed to film, and I had to contact the letter guests and decide what questions I wanted to ask them.
Go on.
And then we had to meet and do the actual filming. And then edit the filming and create the YouTube channel and learn how to post on the YouTube channel.
And then Mrs. Skulski's Schoolhouse appeared on YouTube?
Well, that's when the first episode appeared, yes.
Every good dream begins with a dreamer.
But we still have to keep meeting and filming and writing and editing. We're not finished yet.
Oh, of course not. But remember, from small beginnings come great things.
Well, one of the great and unexpected things that has come actually has been meeting you, Una. I mean, who knew when this whole thing started that one day I'd be sitting here talking to a unicorn? Sometimes things don't turn out the way you thought they would.
Well, you see, Mrs. Skulski, anything is possible when you believe.
You're right, Una. Maybe that's why unicorns are so popular in movies and fantasy stories and art. They remind us of what is possible.
Exactly, Mrs. Skulski.
Okay, well, talking to you has been very interesting, Una. Thank you for reminding us about the power of our dreams. Perhaps our paths will cross again one day. Maybe at your home in that enchanted forest.
Oh, believe you can, and you're halfway there.
Thank you for visiting the schoolhouse today. I hope that you enjoyed meeting Una as much as I did. Una, thank you. Una? Una? Did you see Una leave? She was just right here, right? Was that a unicorn?
Can someone bring me a soda? Anyone? Oh, hi, kids. Thanks for stopping by for Mrs. Skulski's schoolhouse. I hope you enjoyed learning all about unicorns. Remember, if you want to see more of me, and probably some others too, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel below. Bye. Soda! Anybody? Oh, fine. I don't even like root beer. I told you I wanted a Coke. Gah. You can't get any help in this town.